$20? Transformers Generations Jetfire? That's what I found today. Let's open it up, see what's inside, and see how it transforms. Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. This is where I unbox, tell you what's inside, what to expect with the toy, any accessories you may get, how well it plays, and at the end I'll tell you if it's something you should consider buying. If you like what you see, please comment, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for future content. Now let's take a look at the box. Right away it says Transformers Generation Jetfire. As you can see from the front of the box, Jetfire does look amazing. Nothing really on the side other than a Transformers logo, Autobots. On the back, you basically have the same picture, and it has the 8 steps on how to transform it. And here's another picture of Jetfire. Essentially the same as what's on the front, but a little bit bigger, a little bit more detail. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Just to give you a little bit of background, I was at Toys R Us today and I found this in the toy section. Is there any instructions inside? No instructions inside. Here is Jetfire. So here is Jetfire out of the box. There's 2 blasters on the side, we'll get to that in a little bit, but let's take a look at Jetfire. He is made out of hard plastic, so that's good. The toy is, I purchased it for my son. He is fairly detailed, but what I'm disappointed in, there's a few things I'm disappointed in, but he's fairly white, and as you can see in his body throughout, it looks like he has a lot of detail, but because of the whiteness, it sort of just blends in. You can't really see it as well as you could. It does stand without any sort of issues. Take a look at him from the back. That's how he looks from the back. In terms of articulation, his head can go from side to side, but he cannot go up and down. The arms can do the full 360, but the wings are in the way. He can go up and down like so. Can't really rotate. He does have no wrist movement whatsoever. He doesn't have any sort of hip movement, so he can't really pose. Here's another issue as well. The knees. The knees look like it could bend, but it actually doesn't bend. That's about it in terms of movement, and he can do the splits if he wants to. There is no ankle movement whatsoever as well, but again, he stands, so I mean, it's going to be good enough for my son. He's not going to be a poser. You look at the face. Unfortunately, there is no face. It's just essentially they painted the, I guess the eyes, but there's no mouth whatsoever, and the rest of the face, or whatever you want to call it, is grayed. So I think they may have missed a spot right there where they could have put a little bit more detail on the face, but for $20. Can't really complain that much. Let's try to put on the blasters. You put the blasters on, it looks like, well, it is. He does have a lazy arm, unfortunately, so he doesn't hold up the blaster properly. If you put up the arm like that, he holds up the blaster fine, but if it's just down like this, it sort of just drops down. It doesn't look like there's any way to sort of tighten this, but if you put up the entire arm, it stays. So let's see how he compares in size with another Transformer. And I have Windblade. She's a warrior class from the Cyberverse universe, and Windblade stands at about 5 inches. And as you can see, Jetfire is substantially bigger than Windblade. Windblade's plastic is a little bit more brittle. It's softer. She does have a lot more articulation compared to Jetfire, but they're at the same price point. But as you can see, there is a substantial size difference. Overall, if you just have them standing or posing, Jetfire does look fairly intimidating compared to Windblade. And let's transform Windblade into, or Jetfire into alt mode. First off, you take off the blasters. And what you want to do is pull down the antennas first, his ears, and push it down towards his mouth area. The reason why is because when you pull up his chest piece to complete the nose cone, you can't actually close if the ears are up, and I'll show you. It will jam and stop you from opening it up. So you want to fold down the ears towards the mouth area, like so. Then you want to pull the nose up, the nose cone up, pull this up. Next you want to pull up the arms and drop the back flap. Now this back flap is actually pegged inside here. Right here. It's pegged right here. So just unpeg it, drop it down. The feet, they don't need to be rotated in any which way. Just peg them together, squeeze it together, and drop down the wings and just push it in. I want to move the wings first. Push it in, and it's in. Next, take the arms and push it all the way down. And then for the arms, there's 2 pegs. Then you just peg it into the wings. There's one. Make sure the wings are actually fully extended before you peg it in. There's 2. For the legs, you want to push it down. And these flaps, in the robot mode and alt mode, it's up to you, but I had it actually just open, but during the robot mode you could bring it down, but either way, that is sort of articulating. The wings itself, they don't move. And here is Jetfire in his alt mode. He does look very G1-esque. Same colors again, very white and red. Let's put on the blasters. There's a few spots where you can put the blasters. You can put them right on top over here. Kind of looks ridiculous, but you can put it in there if you wish. this out. You can also put it on the wings. And it looks like that. And you can put it on the side of the arms. And I think this look is actually the best. But it is fairly tough to get in. You need to put a lot of force, and the arm just got unpegged, so you don't peg that back in. And here he is, with the blasters on the side. The wings can't move in any which way. Overall, I'm very satisfied for the price I paid. Again, it is for my son, so he will enjoy it, no doubt about it. In terms of the size compared to other toys that he has, again, you have a 5-inch wind blade versus a 7.5-inch plane that he can play with. And I mean, it's made out of hard plastic. It is fairly durable. I didn't see any sort of weak points whatsoever that that would be cause of concern in any which way. It is something that if you can find it, get it. Just be aware that on Amazon there's a few sellers out there, and they are selling it for a crazy amount. But if you can get a good deal on it, I would recommend definitely buying it for either your son or daughter. It is something that they will enjoy. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. Please comment and let me know what you think. And if you want to watch future content, hit the subscribe button, as more videos will be posted.